So before I did this live, I pulled a card for the collective and I want to share it with all of you because it is a really good card. All the cards are good, but this really, I felt this with my meditation work today and I want to share it with all of you. So the energy of the card is, do you see that? It says adjacent possibilities, okay? Okay, so the adjacent possibilities. There's doors of opportunity everywhere. But what's so amazing about this card is that numerically, it matches the universal energy of October. So energy of October is all about nurturing your soul, nurturing your home, nurturing your relationships, fine-tuning them in a way that brings you more joy, more clarity, more ease, where you understand that you are a spiritual creator having a human experience and that any experience you desire is within your reach because you have multiple choices, multiple options, adjacent possibilities, and any door you choose is correct, but standing in the hallway is not acceptable. Your angels are coming to you today to show you that you are on the verge of making a decision. Each choice is going to bring you a new opportunity. And what's so amazing is these doors are always open. And what that means is that you can walk in and you can come right back. There's no fear here. There's no fear of not being able to experience something. This is about finding the door that serves your soul. Which door at this moment is going to give you the most possibilities to experience love, ease, flow, abundance, intimacy, financial well-being and prosperity, emotional well-being, physically well-being. Which door do you want to walk in? And this is number 24. And it's the card of nurture and love, which means your divine guides are saying they are going to walk with you. I literally have goosebumps and I just saw the image of me walking my daughter into pre-K. And I want you to imagine as a mother, having here have children, what it's like to take that little piece of heaven that you love so much and let them go. Do you ever really let them go? Or do you allow them? Do you allow them to experience life? Your guides, your angels are saying, we are walking with you. We are walking with you. But we can't go through the door with you. Just like a mother cannot go into class with her child. I'm getting emotional. As you let your child go into this new experience, they are able to grow because they know their mother loves them, that their father supports them, that their family is there, that they know that no matter what they experience, good, bad, indifferent, up, down, somewhere in between, that every time they experience this, their mother is there, loving them, supporting them, being their biggest fans. Your guides are telling you it is time to walk through that door because they are with you, supporting you the entire freaking way. Good morning. It is beautiful, right? Did you feel that? Okay, so here's my point about why I'm doing this. There are 20 of you on here, and I hope that this message has touched you in some way. But why wouldn't you want to receive this message every week? you shouldn't receive these messages by chance. Will they be my best friends with them? Katie? Katie, I don't know. I don't know if right now is the right time. I'm hearing that you have other friends that are playing a bigger role right now, and you should be giving them some attention. However, this particular person, you need to have an open, honest conversation, but you also need to look at your part in the relationship as what you did to have this relationship breakdown. What are you responsible for, and what are you going to do to heal it? Tina, you missed the message. It was so good. See, never miss a goddess message again. Never miss a goddess message again. Text me Goddess Weekly to this number and never miss a flipping message ever again. Now, if you are a current tribe member, you get a special discount rate. You got to message me so I can send you the secret code. If you want to be a tribe member, click the tribe in my link, which is on Facebook, become a tribe member, and then say, Larissa, I want the secret link for the discount of the Goddess Weekly, and I will get it to you. You're saddened. It's okay. I'm going to post it to YouTube. All right. So here's what we're doing right now. I did tell you that I was going to do some free readings. So who has a question for me? Gypsy has asked several times if I see her moving to New Jersey. So Gypsy, I'd like you to place your hand over your heart if you can. And I just want you to understand that the angels see you. Dear angels, will Gypsy be moving to New Jersey in 2021? All right, so this is not really moving. It's a circular motion, which is undecided. So Gypsy, will you be moving into New Jersey in 2022? It's no, Gypsy. I don't see it. There was no energy there. My forever person. Okay. I don't understand that question. Will I find a job? Oh, that's a little bit open-ended. Can you make it more specific? Senorita. Okay, very good, Senorita. Will I get a better job? Will Senorita get a better job? Do you see it pulling? Will Senorita get a better job? It's like moving down to this finger. And when that happens, it's a strong yes. But hear me out when I say this, Senorita. There's something that I'm hearing that you're blocking it. So the possibilities are there, but I need you to get more spirit. Your spirits need you to get more specific on what you want this better job to include. The word better is being very misunderstood, and you need to get clear on your terms of what better is. Does that make sense, Senorita? Chloe, my love, should I jump deep into my new path or keep my feet in both? Okay, that question is twofold, so we're not going to get a yes or no answer. So I'm going to pull it to the cards. So here's what we're going to do for you, Chloe. What can Chloe expect if she were to continue on her path as it is right now, where she is pursuing two professional paths at the same time? Okay, so Chloe, the fourth chakra is opening up, which is Archangel Raphael. Now, what I love about this card is card number 38. So if you stay where you are, listen to me very carefully. If you stay where you are, doing exactly what you're doing, your voice is going to become stronger because you're going to be able to get very clear about your wants, needs, and desires. You're going to be learning ways of communicating better, more efficiently, and more like in an authentic voice. So there's this energy that you should stay where you are because you're still working on bringing the true Chloe forward. And this is going to lead you to financial abundance. I want you to focus on the fourth chakra. And I want you to focus on Archangel Raphael. So if you can and if somebody else is having a financial issue or like a professional issue, this is also represented. Chloe's card is representing for you because it's asking you to focus on being more of a lover right now, being more compassionate, and having this need for self-acceptance. So diving into something is going to take away from you doing the inner work. It says this is a beautiful energy that is green. It's all around you with waves of pink, asking you to concentrate on matters of the heart. Now, Chloe's a client of mine and a friend, and she's also in my tribe, and I know exactly what's going on here because we had a private reading. This card is upright. It's showing that you have a greater a readiness to receive love right now from others as well as from yourself. You must be open up to the love energy that is being provided to you to indicate that healing is needed from a previous broken heart. So we still have to do some inner work on our wounds before we change course. Chloe, do you feel served, my love? I mean, like, what? Amazing. Amazing. What's going on here? What did I do? I always touch the damn filters when I don't need to. Chloe, if you could just respond how that felt, I'd like to know. How can we get a question answered? Well, when I feel guided to you, I'll pick on you. But right now I was doing somebody else. So when I'm doing someone else's cards, I'm not focusing on the comments. And then after I finish theirs, I'll scroll through the comments. And if I feel called to answer it, I will pick it because it's free. But if you would like to have a reading, then you can just text me at this number, Goddess Reading. And I will do one specifically for you, but there is a fee attached to that. And if you would like weekly guidance sent to your phone, there's a fee attached to that. Hi, Ellen. Eileen, how are you? I need to know, Chloe. Hi, Desiree. Wait, where did Chloe go? And again, obviously this is an energy exchange. So if you're not following me, if you're not a supporter of me, then I'm not going to respond and give you a reading for free. It's kind of like saying, I don't like you, but I want to come into your house for dinner. Like, if you're not following me, why would you want a reading from me? You are power, girl. This is why I need you. Yes, love you. Chloe, you got to get into my weekly. I think you're going to really feel it. You know, it's interesting to me because people will judge you. People will say you're not doing enough. But I am at a point in my life where I have boundaries. Hi, Kelly. What's going on? We need a question. Love your honesty. Totally dig your vibe. Thank you. I feel like it wasn't the answer I wanted to hear but needed to hear. So here's what's interesting, Chloe. Spirit does not care. Spirit gives us the answer that we need to hear. Now, Chloe, be very careful with this message. It does not mean that it's off the table. It means that right now, it's not the best option for the outcome you desire. That there's a gestation period that needs to marinate a little bit more. They don't care about our feelings. Absolutely. They're like, screw you feelings. We're not dealing with that. Lena, that's great. Thank you for the follow, guys. If you're not following me, I would really appreciate that. And also, do me a favor. If you're loving this, please share it out. Okay, so we're going to go in for comments. Let's see what person is going to get a card next. Okay. So, Nina, when will I meet my future husband is a little bit of a question that really can't get the right answer, because it's not when. Because I'm not going to tell you, oh, you're going to meet him in November. But I think what you should be asking is, do you see love in my future forecast? Is my soulmate near? You have to be very specific about your questions, because the question will determine the answer. Okay, so honey, this is a beautiful question. Will my mom start her mental health journey? Okay. Honey would like to know if her mother will choose the path of mental healing. Will she find the right caregivers, supporters, doctors? Will she start to see a shift in her mental health? Okay, so the card for you is patience, and this is a beautiful card. It's the Angel of Love. It's number 16. Again, we have that number 6 there, which is so important. The number 6 is ultimate divine love. So your mother's being wrapped in energy right now. You can't see it, but your mother's being gifted this energy. And this divine love that's being handed off to her is an energy of a winter, like a deep frost. I know right now you want to see the roses and the rainbows and the light at the end of the tunnel. But your mom is in a place where she's going within and she needs to hibernate. Because right now, it's about her really like kind of sitting in this darker space, okay? You need to be patient. The answer you seek will be present, but I want you to start focusing on these two things. Not taking responsibility for healing your mother's mental health. And I don't want you to see this as healing an illness. I want you to see this as getting her the guidance she needs to come through her winter. Okay? Everyone goes through a season of winter where it's a little dark, it's a little gloomy. It's not a season of growth. It's a season of somberness, right? I want you to focus on finding the right support communities, the right doctors, the right books that's going to allow her to get through her winter. Winter is asking you to have patience. You know, you don't start in March and all of a sudden think, oh shit, where's August? There's all this time that has to happen. I hope that helps you. Damn, I did it again. I keep putting on the filters. It's so annoying. Okay. How did that feel, honey? That was beautiful. You're welcome. I really hope it's supported you. Oh my God. I got my nails done yesterday. How gorgeous. I'm such a girl of French manicure. I just feel like it is absolutely French. Okay, someone just joined my Patreon community. I want to show you guys this, okay? So I think it's important that I do this. Hold on a second. Okay. Stay with me for a second, because maybe I have too many links. We'll see. Okay. You ready? Hold on. Okay. If you click flip. Oh, I can't flip the camera because of the green screen. Damn you, green screen. Okay. And now I'm back. I can't flip the camera. Okay. If you go link in bio for Patreon. Okay, so hold on. This is a brand new service. Let's just talk about this service. This is not an app. This is nothing. This is a direct connection from me to your phone. This is new. If you want this, you've got to text the number 1-534-444-4427. You have two options. You text Goddess Reading, or you text Goddess Weekly, and you're going to get a message that will explain in detail what these two options are. And that's free, okay? You get that message, you look it over, you make a decision. If you want the reading, you may purchase it. If you want the weekly guidance, you may purchase it, but you do not have to, okay? Option 1. Option 2, which is my favorite, is the Goddess Giving Tribe community on Facebook. You need Facebook to be a part of this community. Inside this community, there are about 85 women. It is a monthly fee of $27. It includes 4 live readings, guest healers. It includes a private message free texting thread between me, you, and the other tribe members. You can ask me Q&As. I do once a week. Everyone gets an opportunity in the tribe to receive a free reading. Once a week, everyone gets an opportunity for free mentoring in the community. I do angel guidance. I do meditations. That is my baby. It's called The Tribe on Facebook. The third option is to become a Patreon, and that's $8 a month. And you get weekly affirmations, journals, and you get a reading once a month as a video. That's it. Okay, so those are the 3 options. Text it to your phone, become part of my tribe, or become a Patreon. If you become a tribe member and you set up your PayPal for $27 a month, and you decide you want to add this, you're going to get it discounted. So this Goddess Weekly, instead of it being $22, it will be $11. How'd I do? Did I explain that well? I just answered your question. Yay! Okay, so those are your options. You had yours deleted, your Facebook, yeah. Hi, Letty. Oh my goodness. Letty sent me the most beautiful things from Mexico. A hat, a scarf, a shirt, and these gorgeous earrings. Letty, I have to make a video for you. Hi. So, Katie, I think I answered that already. I think we need to move on because I'm feeling that there's an energy around Katie and you and your friend Scarlett that unfortunately she's not hanging out with you because you're not making changes. Ooh, Patricia, that one you're going to need to get a goddess reading for. Sorry, girl. That's going to require a little bit more. Your best friend's struggling. Yeah, she's going to be okay, but the relationship has to change. Like I literally saw like a broom break. Lenny, what did you register for, sweetheart? I'm going to pull it. What did you register for? Which one? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Is your soulmate near? Nina, that's a great question. Let's do it. Lena, what did you register for, honey? Patreon, Texty, or the tribe? Is my soulmate near? Ooh, I just got chills. Oh, okay. Here we go. You got, again, with the 6s, man, we can't get away. Okay, this is so good. This is so good. Okay, so I will be doing all but started with the phone. Yes, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Lena, I'm going to pull a card for you. Oh, Ash, I'm so excited. Oh, text me. Okay. Is my soulmate near? Who did I just say that was for? I forgot her name. Okay. Nina. Okay. Girlfriend, you got the card of this. Oh, sugar. You got the soul contract card, and it's the card of love. Yes. literally saying like, your soulmate is coming to balance you. Bitch, what? I am so happy for you. Okay, now wait, there's more. When we have the card of love and we have the card of the soul contract, you have this predetermined destiny, this contract. Now, you need to understand that this person is going to come in and balance you. However, you are blinded to this. You are blocking it. You are not allowing it in. And I actually think you already freaking know the person. You do, don't you? Tell me down below. But you're making progress. You're so amazing. I love you. Nina, do you already have a feeling that the person, the soulmate, is present? Talk to me. How do you get a reading? Pretty girl, what is up? I'm picking free readings right now, but if you would like to get on my community, you can text me Goddess Reading and you can set up your one-on-one video reading with me with my new Texty service, but this is a paid reading. Nina, I think he's already present in your life. I think he's already present. Yes, we're doing free readings right here. Oh, you're welcome. Lena, I am so flipping excited. I'm so excited. Okay, Lena, you're next. Lena took a chance on me, and she is now part of my Texty community. And she texted Goddess Weekly to this number, and for $22 a month, she is going to receive a intuitive message every week delivered to her phone from me with angel guidance, healings, and the energy forecast of the week, so she knows what to prepare for her week ahead. She's going to have bonus features. She's going to have spiritually downloaded affirmations. I'm so excited. Okay. All right. Nina, girlfriend, get your sexy boots on because the soulmate's there. You're welcome, Nina. Okay, so the way that I'm doing the free readings is once I pick one, then I'll go to the comments and I'll pick another one. And I'm going to do that as long as it feels good. My goal was to try to get up to 50 viewers. I don't know why my viewership is down, but that's okay. But you bought the $47 one. Oh, I am so excited. Okay, I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Okay, so here we go. If you have a question, drop it below. I require 3 things. 1, you have an open mind. 2, you have an open heart. And shit, you should be following me. Don't expect me to give you a reading and exchange in my energy if you're not part of my community by following me. I think that's fair. Okay, this is for Lena. She is a new Texty member, and I want to honor that. There's also someone by the name of Nyla or Fisa who became a Patreon. If you're here, please say that you're here. All right, Miss Lena. Okay, you know what? I shuffled, but the soul contract came out again. That's odd. I'm going to shuffle again, but I'm not going to dishonor that. So can I ask you a question, Lena? Are you feeling like you're meant to be a healer? Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah. Hi, Keishi. Good morning, darling. A yellow flower came up. I have a yellow flower behind me. Okay, so, Lena, I'm feeling that you have this contract as a healer. I'm feeling that it came up again. I'm feeling like, that you are getting ready to balance your life. I see you in a profession where you're working with people, where you're providing like energy that uplifts them, inspires them. I do feel like you're coming at it in a way that creates like this motherly love. So I want you to just kind of think about who you want to become and how you want to serve. Some people have contracts that they came here to uplift and inspire and raise the conscious energy of the planet for good. And I gotta be honest, I feel like all of us have that because like attracts like. So part of my hi George, thank you. So I don't have Cash App. If you would like a reading, you've got to go through this texty service where you do goddess reading. I don't have a Cash App, but thank you. So I have a contract. My contract is, I made a very big spiritual contract, which I should do a whole live and tell you guys that story. You guys want to hear that story? Make a long story short. Okay, so I have a soul contract with God. I have a soul contract with my guides where I came here to uplift, serve, and heal the planet through conscious awareness by raising the vibration, by supporting your energies, and enlightening the world with these knowledge, frequencies, and healings. Okay, that's my contract. And you guys spill the tea, right? And you guys have this contract too. Everybody's contract's going to look a little different. But I think for you, Lena, the card is showing that it's time to honor the contract. And this kind of goes with Chloe too, and everybody else that's here. You're being called to just start the process. You see, when this card comes in with the books, right now you're gaining knowledge that's going to balance you. You're not meant to be at the end of the race right now. You're not meant to dive into something and just totally go for it. You're meant to go through this slowly so that you have balance, because the one thing that will knock a healer off course is to be unbalanced. In order for you to serve the world, in order for you to share enlightenment with people and uplift and raise the planet, you yourself must be balanced. And it no longer drives you. Okay, so Lena, this is your purpose work and this is your contract. Lena, I would get inside. We're gonna talk, but we're gonna work together because I got big plans for you. Yeah, Chloe, right? Okay, so the next card that I pulled for Lena, which this, I don't feel this is just for Lena because I feel like we just went through this energetic shift and I'm being called to say that this is for everyone. And then you became a Patreon, amazing. And then I'm going to tell you the story about my soul contract because I feel it's that important. So the next card is a woman holding her heart. Okay, so this is so amazing. I've never pulled this card, but what I love about the heart and the energy here is that it's endless. Like I actually see letters within inside this heart. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's no letters there, but I see letters. So right away they're showing me letters. And when I see the letters, it means these letters are representing different souls. You are going to serve the hearts of so many souls that the possibilities are endless. Like I'm seeing the lotto balls when the numbers are just bouncing around. It's like this energies of just love and support is just bouncing all around. And you're the queen. You're the queen. You're the one who's holding this in her hands. And with this love, you're giving it out into the world and it's going to come right back. Whenever we have a double number in numerology, it's a number of mastery. This is telling you that you are going to be the master of this contract. So whatever your contract is, you're being prepared right now to become the one who balances it, who finds this sweet spot between earning, between giving, between providing, between healing. It's not about speed. It's about balancing and providing unconditional love. When we get to the age of about 40, somewhere between 35 and 45, we start to realize that money is needed, but it does not determine your worth. And what I'm hearing is these soul contracts are emerging for everyone because you're being called to do the work of your heart. Like, come on, you got to do it. So here's something interesting. You're going to be 40 on the 24th. Happy 40th, gorgeous. My soul contract happens, and you have more than one, and you'll have different moments where it'll become enlightened. So this wasn't the first time I realized I had a soul contract, but it was probably the biggest, okay? I have 3 children. I have 2 daughters and a son. My daughter's 17, 14, and my son is 11. When I was pregnant with my son, I was having a healthy pregnancy. Everything was great. And then I was just about the day I turned 31 weeks pregnant, I woke up and I had this sickening, horrible, horrifying feeling that something was wrong. I was not in labor. I was not in pain. Nothing was different. I just heard the calling. I've always had the gift of intuition. My gift is claircognizance and clairaudience. I hear spirit. I know spirit. I will hear words. I will hear sentences. I will hear phrases. And I heard a message that morning. Your son is in danger. And when I woke up, I said, something's not right. But I still went. I made breakfast. I got my beautiful daughters ready for school. I packed their lunches. I got in the car. And I drove them to their school, and I came home and I said, something's wrong. And I kept hearing it. Help your son. Something's wrong. Call the doctor. And in this moment, I really hadn't felt the baby kick. I knew it was a boy. And I'm like, wow, he really wasn't very active. You know what? Let me drink some orange juice. Maybe that'll wake him up. Maybe he's a little sleepy. But this sickening feeling came over me. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe. So I drank the orange juice and I lied down on the couch and I felt a kick. And I said, he's dying. I heard it clear. I heard it loud, and I knew it. I picked up the phone. I called the doctor, and the nurse says, okay, so the baby's a little sleepy. We'll get you in. Now it's like it's morning. It's like, so we have an appointment at 3:30. And I'm like thinking to myself, okay, don't panic, Larissa, don't panic. And I heard no in my head. In my mind's eye, I heard a voice screaming, no. And I just repeated it. And I said, no. And she said, what do you mean? I said, no, something's really wrong. I need to speak to the doctor. So with my second daughter, I did have decreased fetal movement and I had low fluid. And she was born at 36 weeks. But she was totally fine. When I got pregnant with AJ, we were going to start to do fluid checks at 35 weeks. And here I am at 31 weeks. So when the nurse went to the doctor, she said she needs to go to the hospital immediately and be examined there. And when I went, I walked in the room. I told the nurse I hadn't felt the baby really move. She put the band on me, and there was absolutely no heartbeat. I still struggle to tell this story without crying. I can't really put it into words what came over me. I was alone. I was by myself. And my son had absolutely no heartbeat. They couldn't find it. That static, sheer, radio static, is like something that haunts me to this day. I began screaming. I began crying. I began praying. There was no conversation. Lights, codes, people started to fill the room. They didn't know my name. They didn't ask me questions. They didn't even tell me their names. My son was born in 11 minutes. From the time I heard that static, he was born 11 minutes later. They almost cut me vertically. They knocked me out unconscious, anesthesia, out cold, and took my son. My son took his first breath, and then he crashed. And he was in critical intensive care in the NICU for 9 hours before they would even tell me what was going on. What had happened was I had a premature rupture. I had been losing fluid for several days. My body was not making any more, and my son was not getting any nutrients. The cord was around his neck. He was getting no blood, no oxygen, no nothing. And they told me that he was a miracle because that he had 2 hours left in utero before he would have been completely stillborn. Had I waited, had I not gone, he would have been dead. He would have been a stillbirth. A baby cannot survive in utero for more than 2 hours, and the process of oxygen deprivation had started. That night, after 9 hours of working on him, they came to me and said, if you would like to have a priest come and bless him, we have one at the hospital that will do so. We do not know if your son is going to make it through the night. We've done all that we can. He was what they call a 50-50. They could not regulate his blood pressure. He had a hole in his heart. He suffered a stroke in utero. All his organs were failing. He had full edema. He was blackened on one side from his body shutting down. He was in an open isolette, and he was dying. We had a priest come. The priest blessed my son. I wasn't even present in the room. And I remember when I first held him, I didn't get to hold him for 5 days, but he survived, right? So when I went in the room to see him and I saw my baby like that, man, fully vented, tubes everywhere, they don't prepare you for that. That night, after everybody left, I was in my bed crying. And I remember surrendering to God. This is the key word. And I want you to apply this to your life. I knew in that moment I was helpless and I had no control over the outcome of my child, whether he would live or die. And what I did in that moment was I surrendered to God. I gave my son to God. And I surrendered in my prayers. And I said, whatever you feel is right, I will accept. But if my son is meant to be here on this earth, and you allow me to be his mother, I will do your work. I will serve your people. I will share your message. I will uplift the world. I will change the world. I don't know how, but I promise you I will. And in that moment, something came over me. It was a blessing. It was divine love. It was a kind of love that I have never felt in my life that I can't put words to. It was like I was being wrapped in this blanket of love, and I felt this warmth, and I heard the words, "It's okay." And it was this clear knowing that my son had been saved. I don't remember falling asleep. I don't remember anything. What I do remember is in the next few moments being shaken by the nurses. And the nurse said, "Mrs. Martincic, your son is dying. He's in the need of an emergency procedure. If you do not sign this paperwork for us to do this procedure, your son is going to die." I took the pen, I signed it, and I said, "He's going to be okay. He's going to be okay." And she said, "I pray to God he is." And I just said, "No, he's going to be okay. Take me to him." So the nurse then takes the paper. She runs to another nurse, and they take me to my son. And I grabbed holy water that someone had given me. And I made the sign of the cross on my son's head. I kissed his little feet. And I said, "It's okay, AJ. You can stay." God said, "You can stay." And then they escorted me out of the room. They did all the procedures. He had to have several blood transfusions and more. And I remember just waking up feeling like it was a dream. And I kind of did one of these, like, where's my baby? Like, what the fuck just happened? And I picked up the phone and I called the NICU And I said, this is Larissa Martincic. Is my son alive? And she said, he made it through the night. And I never cried like that in my life. My son is now 11. He's in 6th grade. He's the most gorgeous little boy you will ever meet. He's got the spirit of an angel. He's a gift to this world. He's a miracle, but he's a menace like every other kid. But it wasn't until about 5 years ago that I really understood how to serve. I made a contract with God that night. And every time I show up, and every time I use these tools of divination, or every time I do a reading, I am honoring my contract. This isn't just work. This is my gift for saving my son. This is my soul contract. And that's why I show up. It's a mission, Linda. I love you so much, Linda. We all have a mission. And you don't need a tragedy or a near-death experience to recognize the mission. Right now, we need more people than ever before to do this work. Our planet is in need of so much love and abundance and healings. And I believe every single one of you has a contract to honor. Do not rush this process. It will all come into balance. I promise you. When my son was born, I never thought that I would be doing any of this. But I listened to spirit. I allowed myself to be led. I listened to my intuition, and I took one step in front of the next. And slowly, my mission came into balance. And now I get to honor my contract. You see, honoring your contract doesn't mean you have to do this. It means acknowledging it and progressing for it, progressing to it. Allow it to come through you. I'm sorry, I'm a big baby. Oh, thank you, Layla. I'm sorry, I'm like snot crying. I can't stop crying. Every time I tell the story, I can't. I love you all so much. I'm going to have to take a minute and I'm going to have to like recoup. Guys, again, I have so many. You are so strong, encourages, and inspiring. Thank you, Chloe. I have all these services because each one allows me to honor the contract. And that's the truth. That's why I do it. I'm a teacher. I have 2 teaching degrees. I have a master's degree in education. If I want to go make money, I could go be a teacher. I'm not doing this for money, but money is the exchange. I earn income from my mission so that I can do more of this. But I just told you why I do this. And this is the most important reason for me. If I won the lotto tomorrow, I would still do this. I really would. So whether you're in my tribe, whether you're on Texty, Patreon, still do this. I really would. So whether you're in my tribe, whether you're on Texty, Patreon, I'll be mommy now. Thank you for joining me, and I can't wait to see you guys in all my communities. Thank you for spending your Saturday with me. I love you guys.